Hey guys, Q here, and welcome back to some more Plants vs. Zombies. Today we will be going to level 16, so let's go ahead and do it. Now, has been quite a bit since, well, not quite a bit, it's been like a week since I've recorded last. But it's been quite a big time for me, so I guess I'll talk about that while we start out the boring, get some flowers. Norton pops up for me. Thank you, Norton. I'm so professional. I'm not advertised by Norton. It's okay. But anyways, they're coming. So yeah, it's been about a week or so since I've recorded this. It's about been a week or so since I've really done anything. Reason being, my old computer laptop that I used to record part 1 actually broke. Well, it like the screen, stopped working, and then, some other shenanigans happened, but for the most part, it, didn't work, so I did get all my stuff back, since the hard drive was fine, but, this is a new computer, and this is actually, like, oh, hello, achievement. This is actually, like, 1.5, like, almost 2 times better of a laptop than my other laptop was, and the thing is, I didn't have to pay anything for it, because, believe it or not, when my laptop broke, that was actually its 4th time breaking, and warranty, I get a new computer after 4 times, and the guy there was incredibly nice, and he gave me a laptop, even though it was the same price as my old laptop costed. It was like twice as good, so I'm like, thank you, sir. So, believe it or not, I'm actually recording this at 60 FPS, commentating it while I am rendering about a 30-minute video update, well, more like 20-minute update video that I actually just finished recording for my main channel, talking about, my whole computer and all that, and, talking about some channel updates since it's, my 300th video, but, enough plugging my channel, accidentally, oddly enough. Is he gonna make, he should be good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, alright. Well, this guy, I'm just gonna go get rid of him. Man, I should probably start doing, damn, I placed the wrong roll. I should probably start doing some explaining, huh? So, this is level 16. I totally forgot that, this is technically still like a noob joint here. People don't know what to expect. We may have a problem. Walnut, damn it! Okay, good, okay. It's all good. Let's dig up that. Put that there. Alright, so I haven't really been talking too much about the gameplay, even though really I should, since these are the earlier levels. Actually, let me turn up the music. Actually, I'm not sure why that's not on. I can't believe that wasn't on the whole time. I was playing earlier, trying to catch up to where I was previously, and I just totally forgot to turn the music back on. Wow, that's kind of disappointing, actually. So, actually, you just turn you down a bit more just so you don't overpower my voice. But, anyways, so yeah, jeez, I totally forgot. I didn't even start my timer. Damn. But who am I? Attacking toucans? Anyways, so yeah, I should be talking about the gameplay, but even though this is the final round. So these javelin zombies, as you can see, they jump over other zombies, and they're huge dicks. The potato mines takes about, like, if a zombie's here and you place one here, it takes like 3 blocks for it to pop up, so you can't just, automatically place it down and have it work. But that's pretty much it for the potato bomb and for the javelin. So I think they're called javelin zombies. Here we got snow peas, shoots frozen peas that damage and slow the enemy. So yeah, there we go. And I guess back on the subject of my computer, yes, I did have to, re-go back. I had to redo, the first 5 levels. Wait, something I've been noticing. Am I saying a lot? Because when I was doing my my update video, like 10 minutes ago. I was saying you know an awful lot, so if you catch that, just tell me. But anyways, you know. Anyways, so as I was saying, what was I saying? I went on that little tangent. I hate it when I have brain farts during commentaries. Jeez, man, it sucks. But alright, I remember now. It's okay. I got this. There's no way I don't got this. So yeah, I did have to redo the first 5 levels of the game, but it's not like it really matters because we don't have any money. So pretty much it's identical to where we left off, except, you know, different game. Save name. I still have it as KiWiCrappy. Didn't change it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that, I guess, for the updates. I mean, for you, I'm only really uploading like an episode of this series once a week. I mean, if it was my channel, you know, there I go saying you know again. If it was my channel, I would be uploading this like way more than once a week, but it's Yeousch. It's not my channel. I don't want to, you know, overcrowd. I just said you know again. You see, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't stop saying it. This is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna place that down there just in case. So guys, yeah, I don't want to, you know, spam Yeousch. Fucking say it again. I don't want to spam Yeousch with only my videos. I mean, before when 2 of my videos got uploaded in the same week, I wasn't expecting that by a long shot. But, you know, so I'm just gonna go ahead and probably have this series uploaded once a week, maybe. I don't know, that's kind of the idea that I'm thinking about doing. I guess I'll show off the snow pea just to show it off. Let's see here. So pretty much it's the same as a regular pea shooter, except for the fact that it slows the zombies down by a lot. Now, I don't really use these snow peas at all, really. I mean, I guess they can be useful, but if you know, eventually you're gonna get so many plants that there's gonna be so many to choose from, and the snow pea, I mean, I guess I'll use it here just to, you know, show it off. But the snow pea is just not one of those plants that it's gonna be, you know, your main plant that you want to use. Same with the pea shooter and the walnut. You know, I said you know again. I mean, like, okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. If I would have just said you know a lot, maybe like 1 person or 2 people would have, you know, thought of it. You know, 1 or 2 people maybe would have caught it. But now that I'm mentioning it, now everyone that watches the video is gonna notice it. And I guess that's kind of like something for the new commentators. I don't want to act like, oh, I'm a professional and you guys should be taking tips from me. But if you guys are noticing that your commentators are having too much uhs or ums in them or something, you don't want to be like, I'm saying and too much, because that's gonna, you know, notify your viewers that you think there's something wrong with the commentary. I guess that's something to look out for. So something that I kind of noticed. I used to do that. If my first video that I actually ever uploaded onto, well, my first commentary that was ever uploaded onto YouTube actually went on to Next Gen Tactics during it. If you remember back way when, if you were an old subscriber, they used to do like these NGT challenges things. Now I think all that channel is like Spider's live stream channel where he posts like live stream stuff on. But they had this one Minecraft thing where it was just like make a creation. And man, if you could probably search NGT challenges Minecraft KiWiCrappy or something, and it'll come up on either Next Gen Tactics or NGT challenges. Now that I think about it, me saying that, probably not such a good idea, you know, mentioning my first commentary, because not only was it shit poor, but it was shit poor. Also, like, I guess I could talk a little bit about that. I mean, I don't want to revolve a Plants vs. Zombie video around a Minecraft video. If I want to revolve it around a Minecraft video, I'll make a Minecraft video, but, you know, I guess something to talk about. So, when I made that video, it was way back before any mods. It was still in, like, alpha version 1.2 or something like that. Back when, if you wanted to use an inventory editor, you know, you had to use that inventory editor where you had to, you know, do it, like, off the off screen, where you had to say like pause your game, go change the. There's like a separate program that you have to download to change the inventory. I don't have cherry bombs for him. Separate program that you'd have to download, and then you'd have to like restart Minecraft every time you wanted to change your inventory. I'm sure some of you guys remember that. Oh, I got Chompers here. These guys are interesting. I guess I'll explain these guys briefly before I continue on with my story. Devours a zombie whole, but is invulnerable while chewing. So pretty much it's like a one-hit kill, but it takes a long time for them to, you know, consume the zombie. I'll show that off. So here you see we have a lot of plants that we have not gotten, but we have more plants than we can actually handle. So let's go ahead and choose my plants. Obviously you want sunflowers, you want a form of offense, a form of defense, temporary solution to a permanent problem, because if you get that reference. Then we got the chomper and the potato mine. So here we go. I think I'm gonna do this level, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. I'm not sure how long I've actually been recording for, but ever since last time, ever since I said that I didn't know, like that I didn't start my timer, it's been 7 minutes. So add on about that, I've probably been recording for about maybe 12-ish minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere in there, I'm guessing. You know, it's like 7 to 15 minutes, I don't know. But anyways, kind of like another tip that I want to talk about. I really like using the potato bombs for the early zombies because I can worry about getting my sunflowers instead of having to worry about getting a pea shooter immediately for the zombies. And by the time that, you know, the first zombie gets killed, the potato mine should be recharged for the second zombie. And so yeah, back to my story, I suppose. Man, I'm talking. I'm not doing nothing. Back to my story. So, yeah, inventory editor. No one really knew anything about it, and what my video was, by the way, I don't recommend going and watching. It was absolutely terrible. But what the video was, it was actually me. Like I made this really ugly looking diamond and gold block house. Like, you know, now if you go on, say, like a Minecraft server and you see a solid diamond or gold house, you're like, man, that looks like shit. They're just, you know, using the diamond and gold blocks because they can, and it looks completely ugly. And, you know, that's perfectly the truth. That's what I did, you know? I mean, it was my first time ever using inventory editor. I was like, oh my god, gold and diamond blocks, I want to make something out of it, you know? If it's your first time ever having access to any item in the game that you want to have the most, you know, worthy or rare item and make a house out of it, obviously. I mean, obviously, you know, everyone that's ever played Minecraft has used inventory editors done that, you know, right? But you ain't got nothing on the brick house, man. So anyways, and apparently this was before people actually got into the fact that spawning items in for creations was good. I mean, hell, you know, now in 1.8, Notch is implemented, you know, you can spawn in items now in a creative mode. But back then, you know, if you go and watch the video, the reason, well, mostly the reason why it has so much dislikes, all these buckethead guys are annoying. I'm gonna place that there. They take, like, it's like, it goes like regular zombie, cone zombie, and then these guys. I mean, they're really annoying, but the reason why I have so many dick likes is halfway, you know, because of my shitty commentary, but other half would be for the fact that, you know, the inventory editor, people didn't know. They're like, oh, you're cheating, you're spawning in items, you have to play the game legit. What are you doing? What are you doing, kid? Come at me, bro. And I'm like, you know, whatever. But that was a really off-topic tangent. That I started that by saying, like, you know, if you say ums are too much, but the reason why it made me think of that video is because at the beginning of the video is my first commentary. It was actually post-commentary because live commentary, you know, I couldn't really think of anything to do. I actually took down kind of like notes, but so yeah, I couldn't think of anything. And in post-commentary, I think I still used Windows Movie Maker back then. I know, what a noob, right? I guess I'll show up the chompers here. He eats them, but it takes like a really long time for him to devour. So, you know, it takes like a good 30 seconds-ish, but that's the end of this video pretty much. I mean, I kind of want to go ahead and finish the story real quickly. So, I used Windows Movie Maker, and at the beginning of the video, I typed in a little text, like that went over the video. I'll get into saying what these do in a second, but I went over the video and said, warning, this is like my first commentary. If I say or a lot, just bear with me. Hopefully I can get better over time. You know, that sounds humble enough, but if you put that at the beginning of your video, everyone's gonna, you know, watch out for that instead of just, you know, the odd person. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this episode. Fires 2 peas at a time. 200. This is pretty much the upgrade from the pea shooter. It's like, you know, having two different things of pea shooters in one, and this is going to be pretty much the primary source of firepower for the rest of this Let's Play. But I have been recording for quite a bit, and so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the main menu. Level 19 is actually the last main, you know, like zombie level with plants, and then level 110 is actually a it's like one of those minigame levels. So I'm not gonna spoil what the minigame is, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time for level 19, level 110, and then we will you know, go to level 21 possibly. So I'll talk to you guys later. Come check out my channel if you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff that, once again, people always say at the end of their videos. And for the 4th or 5th time, you know, that's kind of like, I never know how to end a video. But for the 4th or 5th time, see you guys later. Bye.